Welcome to Catamount Television's live coverage of Hoosick boys and girls basketball. This is Gary Danforth on the play-by-play for Catamount Television. Tonight, the homestanding Hoosick Falls Panther girls basketball team will be taking on the Greenwich Central School Witches. The Panthers are coached by Coach Dan Heiko, and the Witches are coached by Jason Slater. Here are tonight's probable starting lineups. First for the visiting Greenwich Witches, number 5, Marquita Goodissy, a junior. Number 10, Molly Griffin, a freshman. Number 12, Devin Drew, a senior. Number 12, number 22, Gabby Wiss, a senior. Number 32, Emma Murphy, a junior. For the homestanding Hoosick Falls Panthers, starting lineup will be number 5, Olivia Brownell. Number 23, Eliza Whitman. Brownell is a junior, Whitman's a senior. Number 24, Noreen McCullough, a senior forward. Number 32, Logan Fain, a sophomore center. And rounding out the probable Panther starting lineup is number 21, Grace Wazaki, a junior guard. Tonight's
junior, Lillian Hickey. Number 23, senior, Eliza Whitman. Number 32, sophomore, Logan Fain. Number 5, junior, Olivia Brownell. And number 24, senior, Noreen McCullough. The Panthers are coached by Dan Heiko. He is assisted by Jim Henry.
Welcome back to Catamount Television's exclusive coverage of Hoosick Falls boys and girls basketball. Around the campus of Hoosick Falls Central Schools, the homestanding Hoosick Falls Panther girls basketball team take on the visiting Greenwich Witches. Witches are down below us in their green uniforms with white trim. The Panthers are to our right with their white uniforms and blue trim. This is Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. Witches come in tonight's ball game with a record of 0-1 in Western League play and are 2-1 overall. They're coached by Jason Slater. The Panthers come in with an overall record of 1 win and 4 losses. And the Panthers checked that 1 win and 5 losses, and the Panthers are 1-2 in Western League play. The Panthers are coached by Dan Heiko. Starting lineups for the Panthers are number 5, Olivia Brownell, number 23, Eliza Whitman, number 24, Noreen McCullough, number 15, Lillian Hickey, and no change in the lineup. Logan Thane, number 32. For the Greenwich Witches, no changes in the starting lineup. Number 5, Marquita Goodissy, number 10, Molly Brophy, number 12, Devin Drew, number 22, Gabby Wiss, and number 32, Emma Brophy. And we just had the opening tip. Panthers control the ball, and she gives it up to McCullough, has it. Now Thane has it on the right baseline. Shot goes up. Scoring basket for Logan Thane, the 6-foot sophomore forward center for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. Thane goes to the free throw line. She wears number 32 for the Panthers. And that foul is on number 12. It's Devin Drew for the Greenwich Witches, the first personal foul with 7:44 left in the first quarter of this girls' Western League basketball game. And Logan Thane completes the three-point play as the Panthers take a quick 3-0 lead. Whistle blows underneath, and it's going to be a foul, another foul, I think, another foul on the Greenwich Witches. That's going to be on number 22. Gabby Wiss for the Witches, so they got two quick fouls on them. That's Wiss's first personal foul, and that's going to send number 5, Olivia Brownell, on the free throw line for the Panthers. They're a sparse crowd tonight on a cold winter night in December. And Brownell, junior guard, puts the free throw home as the Hoosick Falls Panthers take a quick 4-0 lead in this girls' Western League basketball game here on Catamount Television. It's Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. And Brownell hits the second foul shot as the Panthers take a 5-0 lead in the girls' Western League basketball on Catamount Television. Greenwich on the attack. Shot goes up, quick shot underneath the basket. Whistle blows, shot's no good, but we're going to have a foul on the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And that foul is going to be on number 32, Logan Thane, for the Panthers. They can't afford to get Thane in foul trouble. She's a 6-foot sophomore, started on the varsity last year, and that's going to send number 22, Gabby Wiss, the free throw line for the Witches. And she spins the ball in front of her, puts up the first free throw, and it's no good. As Hoosick Falls still has a 5-0 lead with 7:33 left in the first quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game. That Washington League, that's the acronym for Washington, Saratoga, and Lesser Counties in New York State, which the schools are made up out of. Those 3 counties in the northeastern New York State. Greenwich on the attack as Wisted make the second free throw. Hoosick Falls ahead 5-1. Ball underneath, and that's Whitman with the ball in the left corner. Now she passes over top of the key. McAuliffe has it back outside to Eliza Whitman. Score count. That's a 2-pointer for Eliza Whitman, the senior forward for Hoosick Falls, as they take a 7-1 lead with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Now Greenwich on the attack. The ball's on the right side. It's Emma Brophy. She passes inside. Quick shot goes up. Score count. That's Cotton for, that's number 22. Gabby Whistler put that shot home for the Witches as Hoosick Falls ahead 7-3. Quick shot goes up on the Panther fast break from Logan Fane. Rebounded by the Witches, and they're on a fast break of their own. Quick shot goes up on the left baseline. That's going to get rebounded by the Panthers. And that's Olivia Brownell has the ball. And streaking down the corner to the Panthers, it's Lillian Hickey with the ball. Now in the left corner it goes. Whitman puts up a shot from the 10 feet in the left baseline. That's good. Count it, score for Eliza Whitman as the Panthers take a 9-3 lead. Now the Witches bring the ball over midcourt, walking up the court. That's number 12. That's Devin Drew with the ball for the Witches. And now that's Emma Brophy with the ball. She drives in with paint, whistle blows, and that's going to be traveling on Emma Brophy, the Witches, with 6:03 left in the first quarter. On Catamount Tellers to Gary Danforth on the play-by-play, and it's going to be also inbounded by the Hoosick Falls Panthers in their white uniforms, traveling right to left on our screen. And it's going to be Lillian Hickey inbounding the ball. Hickey's number 15. She inbounds to Noreen McAuliffe, number 24 for the Panthers. It's Hickey out front with the ball. Number 15, she gives it up to McAuliffe over across. Quick shot goes up by Eliza Whitman. That's a 3-pointer by Eliza Whitman for Hoosick Falls with 5:47 left in the first quarter. The Panthers take a 12-3 lead. Witches back on the attack on their own. Balls knocked away by the Panthers. They race down the court with the ball with 5:35 left in the first quarter. Shot fake. Dane drives in the basket, puts up a reverse layup. Score. That's Cotton for Logan Dane and the Panthers as they take a quick 14-3 lead with 5:23 left in the first quarter of this girls' Washington League basketball game. Greenwich back on the attack. That's Emma Brophy with the ball. Has a stall in the pockets and is picked out front. Now the Panthers on a fast break of their own. Ronald drives in, contact, but no foul call. And the Witches grab the rebound and they race down the court. Quick action here. Quick shot goes up from the left side, no good. Rebounded by the Witches. Another shot goes up. Brophy puts up a shot from the right baseline. That's no good. And rebounded by Logan Fane for the Witches with 4:50 left in the first quarter. This girls Washington League basketball game. Now McAuliffe has it on the left. Fakes the shot, drives in the left baseline. No good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to be Witches basketball with 4:43 left in the first quarter. Hoosick Falls ahead 14-3. And it's going to be number 12. That's Devin Drew. Walking the ball over midcourt for the Witches. Witches in the green uniforms. Now Drew with the ball, passes out front. And the ball goes on the right side, goes inside. That's Brophy with the ball on the left baseline. Ball's knocked away, and the call comes away for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And they bring the ball over midcourt. That's Lillian Hickey with the ball. Quick shot goes up. No good, doesn't draw iron. Rebounded by the Witches with 4:13 left in the first quarter. And Greenwich on the attack again. Quick shot goes up from the right feet. Rebounded inside. Sport, count it, that's number 32. Emma Brophy put that rebound home in the lane as the Witches get within 14-5 with 3:54 left in the first quarter. Now Hoosick Falls has it in the left corner, and McAuliffe dribbled the ball on the end line. That's going to be Witches basketball. And we got a substitution in the game for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. That's number 10. That's Sky Haynes into the ball game. And sitting down is number 5, Olivia Brown Allen. Now the Witches looked inbound the ball. They flip it in. Ball's knocked away. And half court, and Panthers have it. They race the ball over midcourt on the right side. Back out front. Thane puts up about a 22-footer. Score. That's Cotton for Logan Thane, the sophomore forward center, as Hoosick Falls takes a 17-5 lead with 3:33 left in the first quarter. Now the Witches take a quick shot on their own fast break, and that was number 22. Gabby Wisp put that ball home for the Witches with 3:20 left in the first quarter. As Greenwich crawls within 17-7. Now Hoosick Falls back on the attack. Ball's held out front. It's number 12 has the ball for the Panthers. Thane drives to the basket on the left baseline. Score. This is non-stop action here as the Panthers take a 19-7 lead with 3:04 left in the first quarter. Hoosick Falls playing tough man-to-man defense. The Witches drive the ball in the basket. Score. That's a quick basket by, that's number 22, Gabby Wisp of the Witches, as they get within 19-9. And Hoosick Falls brings the ball in midcourt. And on the left side. Now Whitman has it out front. She gives it up to Thane. Thane drives in the paint. Now she gives it off to Hickey. Hickey now inside to Whitman. She puts up a shot from about 10 feet. Score. Count it. That's Eliza Whitman with a 10-footer on the left baseline as the Panthers take a 21-9 lead. And Greenwich races the ball over midcourt. That's Brophy. She passes. And the ball is knocked away. And now Drew has it for the Witches. She's 20 feet from the basket. The ball goes in the corner. Back underneath. Quick shot underneath. Rebounded by the Panthers. As the Witches missed in post with 2:06 left in the first quarter. The Panthers bring the ball over midcourt in this girls' Washington League basketball game. Thane put up about a 22-footer. She's been shooting from long range tonight. And rebounded by the Witches. Whistle blows. And we're going to have a foul on the Panthers. Number 10, Sky Haynes. Number 10, that's Haynes' first personal foul. In the ball game for the Witches is number 44, that's Tess Merrill. She's a freshman. And it's going to be Witches ball on their own baseline on the left side. That's going to be junior Emma Brophy inbound the ball, and she gives it up to Witches. That's Merrill the ball. Quick shot goes up and knocked away by Hickey. Knocked away, and now Thane has it for the Panthers. And that's Thane with the ball out front. She's 25 feet from the basket, straight out. Now she gives it up. Long shot goes up on the right side. That's no good. Rebound fought for, and the Panthers have it. And that's gone out. Now she gives it up inside. Whistle. Shot goes up, and now the Panthers are working hard tonight on the boards. Shot goes in the ball goes in the paint. Whistle blows, and a reverse pivot hook shot by number 32, Logan Thane. Shot was banked in, but she traveled on the play, but she's going to make that shot. She's only a sophomore. She's got a lot of basketball ahead of her, Logan Thane. 6-foot center forward for Hoosick Falls. Now the Witches bring the ball in the midcourt, and we're going to have a double dribble call on Greenwich. With 1:15 left in the first quarter, Hoosick Falls ahead 21-9. This girls Washington League basketball game here on Catamount Television. And it's going to be Panther basketball. They walk the ball over midcourt, and that's number 21 in the game for the Panthers. It's Grace Wysocki. She's a junior. Ball goes inside underneath. Quick shot up on the right side by number 32, Logan Thane. And as I said, Thane is a 6-foot center forward for Hoosick Falls. She started on the varsity last year as a freshman. And she put that shot up quick on the right baseline as the Panthers take a 23-9 lead with 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Thane cans the free throw as the Panthers take a 24-9 lead. And whistle blows on the court, and Jason Slater, the Witches, referees giving Greenwich coach Jason Slater, he wants him to stay in the coach's box. And with 59 seconds left, the Witches are going to be inbounded in their green uniforms. And Slater's probably a little bit frustrated. His team's behind 24-9. Ball is in the paint and stolen by the Panthers, and that was number 23, Eliza Whitman, came up with the ball for Hoosick Falls. Now the ball goes in the paint real quick. Stolen by the Witches and stolen back. Ball fought for it, and Greenwich has it. Ball's on the ground, and the Witches come up with it with 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Greenwich has a quick shot, goes up on the right baseline. That's so good. Rebound fought for, and the Panthers have it. And they start a fast break of their own. Out in front is Brownell. She drives into the basket. Scoring count. That's Cotton for Olivia Brownell. The Panthers as they take a 20-69 lead with 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Witches have it. That's number 44 with it for the Witches. Shot goes up on the left baseline. Score count. That's Cotton for the Greenwich Witches, and that's number 22. That's Gabby Wiss scored that ball inside of the left baseline as Greenwich gets within 26-11. With 5 seconds left in the first quarter of this girls' Washington basketball game. Wiss puts up the free throw. That's good as the Greenwich gets within 26-12. Hoosick Falls has 4 seconds to work with. They work the ball along. 23-footer goes off the score. Good. Short by about 2 foot, and that's the way we're going to end here in the first quarter as the Hoosick Falls Panthers are ahead of the Greenwich Witches 26-12 in girls Western League basketball action. While we got a minute here for action here, as the Hoosick Falls Panther girls lead the Greenwich Witches 26-12 in Western League basketball action here on Catamount Televisions. This is Gary Danforth on the play-by-play, and the Greenwich Witches in their green uniforms are going to be inbound the ball, moving left to right on our camera, and out front with the ball, number 10. She puts up a quick short shot for the Witches. That's no good. That was number 10. That was Molly Wolfe, the freshman, put up a shot. Who's rebounded by the Panthers, and we drive the ball right to the basket. That was Olivia Brownell scored that quick basket for the Panthers. With 7:36 left in the second quarter, the Panthers take a 28-12 lead. Witches on the attack, and the ball goes underneath the basket on the left baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Hoosick Falls Panthers. With 7:25 left in the first quarter, we're going to have a 30-second timeout here on Catamount Television. Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. We're right back to second quarter action. And welcome back to second quarter action with 7:25 left in the first quarter. The Hoosick Falls Panther girls basketball team leads the Greenwich Witches by a score of 28-12. Greenwich has the ball out. Quick shot goes up by Molly. Score that basket for, I think that was her sister. That was Emma Brophy. Molly Brophy put it up, and Emma Brophy got the rebound and put it home for the Witches as they now trail the Panthers by a score of 28-12. There's a scrum under the basket on the Panthers' subsequent possession here with 7:07 left in the second quarter, and it's going to be inbounded by number 23, Liza Whitman of the Panthers, are ahead of Greenwich by a score of 28-14 in girls Western League basketball action here on Catamount Television. Ball's in the left corner, and that's Olivia Brownell with the ball. Now she gives it out front to Lillian Hickey, and now goes in. Back out front to Hickey. Now ball's knocked away, and Greenwich steals that ball. That was number 44. There was Merrill for the Witches as they take balls fought for, and the Witches finally grab onto it. Whistle blows, and they're going to have a foul on the Hoosick Falls Panthers with 6:42 left in the second quarter. That's going to be the first personal foul on Lillian Hickey. And the Hoosick Falls ahead 28-14 in this girls Western League basketball action on Catamount Television. Now Greenwich has the ball. It's out front to Brophy. Now she gives it up to her sister. That's Molly Brophy. Puts up a shot on the left baseline. That's still good. Rebounded by the Witches. Shot goes up. That's still good. Rebound underneath by Brownell and Hoosick Falls. With 6:26 left in the second quarter, the Panthers race the ball over midcourt. It's almost knocked away. Shot put up on the right baseline by Hoosick Falls. No good. Rebounded by Hickey. And she blocks the ball out of the left corner. Brownell has it out front, back out to Hickey. Now goes in the paint to Noreen McCall. She backs her way in. And McCall throws the ball away. She was looking for Thane on the left baseline. With 6:07 left in the second quarter, it's going to be Witches basketball. As they move left to right on their screen, Greenwich in the green uniforms with white trim. Panthers in their white uniforms with blue trim. And sparse crowd here at Hoosick Falls tonight. It's a cold winter night here in Hoosick Falls, New York. for girls Section 2 Western League basketball action. Greenwich has the ball underneath the basket. It's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be retained by the Greenwich Witches. With 5:55 left in the second quarter, this girls Western League basketball game. And now the ball goes underneath. Shot goes up quick by number 5, and that is Marquita Gattusi. And Gattusi's going to go to the free throw line. She is a junior guard for the Witches. And that foul is on. That's a first personal foul for the Hoosick Falls Panthers as Gattusi makes the free throw. And that was Olivia Darnell's first personal foul. Gattusi, I think that's her first points of the night as Greenwich gets within 28-15. Gattusi puts up the second free throw, pings around the rim and out, and it's grabbed by Liza Whitman. As the Panthers race the ball over midcourt, and this is Stain with the ball up front. She puts up about a 22-footer. Score count, that's Cotton for Logan Thane, the sophomore forward center for Hoosick Falls. She's 6 foot tall, and she knocked down that three-pointer like it was a layup as the Panthers take a 31-15 lead. Greenwich puts up a quick shot on the right baseline on the fast break. Rebound underneath by Whitman. And it's now a quick shot goes up from the left baseline by Thane. She doesn't hit that one. Rebounded by the Witches. That was a quick shot on the Panther fast break with 5:15 left in the second quarter. Whistle blows on the Witches fast break. That's going to be a traveling foul on Greenwich. And it's going to be Panther basketball. And they quickly inbound the ball. And this is racehorse basketball here in the Western League. And ball slipped in the right corner. Score, count it. That's Eliza Whitman knocks down a three-pointer as the Panthers take a 34-15 lead. They are reigning three-pointers here in Hoosick Falls Central School. As the Panthers take a 34-15 lead, the Witches put up a quick shot on the left baseline. That's no good. Rebound, foul for whistle blows. And we're going to have a foul on the Greenwich Witches on the rebound. With 4:50 left in the second quarter, and we got some substitutes into that's number 44, the first personal foul on Tess Merrill. She's a freshman for the Greenwich Witches. Got some substitutes in the game for the Hoosick Falls Panthers with 4:50 left in the second quarter. On Catamount Television, the Panthers are ahead by a score 34-15. This Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. And Hoosick Falls holds the ball in the right corner. That's Thane with the ball. Looks for somebody to pass to. Back out front. And it's Lillian Hickey. She passes in the paint. Now the ball goes underneath. Shot goes up quick by Thane. She rebounds her own shot. Score count. That's Cotton for Logan Thane of the Hoosick Falls Panthers. She's like Moses Moore. She's padding her rebounding statistics. Put up a shot on the right baseline, missed it, grabbed the rebound on the left baseline, and she put it home as the Panthers take a 36-15 lead with 4:27 left in the second quarter. This girls Western League basketball game. Thane wears number 32. It's great to get the ball from the official with 4:27 left in the second quarter. And Thane, the sophomore forward center, puts up the free throw, and it's good. Thane is hitting her shots tonight as the Panthers take a 37-15 lead. And Greenwich races the ball over midcourt, whistle blows, and we're going to have a foul on number 10. That's Sky Haynes of the Hoosick Falls Panthers, and that's Haynes' second personal foul. It's going to be Witches basketball on the far side of the court. And that's going to be number 32. Emma Wilfie inbound the ball. She flips it into Devin Drew. Drew guarded out front closely by Lillian Hickey. And now they've raced. Now the ball's knocked away by the Panthers, and they start a fast break of their own in racehorse basketball. Shot goes up on the left baseline. No good. Rebounded by the Panthers. That shot's no good. Greenwich has it. Knocked away by Merrill. Ball's fought for. Whistle blows. And it's rough and tumble action here in girls Western League basketball action here on Catamount Television. With 4:02 left in the second quarter, Hoosick Falls ahead by a score of 37-15. And it's going to be Panther basketball. And they're going to be inbounding that ball. Check that. That's going to be Witches basketball underneath their own basket. And that's number 12, Devin Drew with the ball for the Witches. She gets it over midcourt. It's flipped in the right side. Merrill has it. Ball flipped underneath and stolen by the Panthers. That was Thane picked that pass off, and this is Lillian Hickey. She's a spark plug for the Panthers. Quick shot goes up from the right side. That's no good. Rebound fought for. And It's going to be off for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. Merrill and Lily and Hickey were fighting and checked out that. Sky Haynes were fighting for that rebound on the left baseline. It's going to be Witches basketball here with 3:37 left in the second quarter. Hoosick Falls ahead by a score of 37-15. And the Witches put up a quick shot, score count. That's Cotton for, that's 22. That's Gabby Wisp put that ball up from the free throw line as the Witches get within 37-17. 3:21 left. Quick shot goes up from the right corner. Score count. That's Logan Thane. That's a two-pointer. Check that. I think that was a three-pointer by Thane as they're ahead 40-17 are the Hoosick Falls Panthers. Quick shot. Now a shot. Ball fought for underneath on the right baseline. It's tied up and it's going to stay with the Witches with 3:04 left in the second quarter. This girls Washington League basketball action here on Catamount Television. Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. And that's going to be Emma Brophy, number 32, inbound the ball for the Witches on the right baseline. 3:04 left in the second quarter. Goes in the left baseline, and quick shot goes up by the Witches. Score count. That's Cotton for that's number 10, Emma Brophy. Check that. That was Molly Brophy put that up. And Hoosick Falls back on the attack, ahead 40-19 with 2:47 left in the second quarter. Now the ball goes in the paint, knocked away by the Witches. And that was Sky Haynes had that ball poked away and restolen by the Panthers, and they race the ball over midcourt. And a quick shot goes up from about 17 feet. Logan Thane grabs that rebound underneath, and they can't handle her tonight. And that's going to send Thane to the free throw line with 2:29 left in the second quarter. And Thane is 6 foot tall, and she's all of that. And the Witches just can't handle her on the boards tonight. When she's not hitting three-pointers, she's knocking down free throws. She puts this one up. And that puts the Panthers ahead by a score of 41-19 with 2:29 left in the second quarter. Out of the ball game for the Hoosick Falls Panthers is number 11, Caroline Sipperley. And Thane puts up the second free throw, and Thane's going to have a seat too, as the Panthers are ahead 42-19. And Thane's must have 15 points. I don't know exactly how many she's got, but she's been hitting from all. I bet she must have 15, 16 points. Over 42 points. Greenwich back on the attack, and girls Washington League basketball action here in Catamount Television. Quick shot goes up from the left corner. That's no good. Rebound underneath by Merrill of the Witches. Drew put that shot up. Second shot from the right side, no good, and it's going to be Panther basketball with 2:11 left in the second quarter here on Catamount Television. Girls Washington League basketball action. It's Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. And Hoosick Falls going to walk the ball over midcourt, and that's Lillian Hickey with the ball. Check that. Quick shot goes up from the right corner. Whistle blows on the rebound. We're going to have the foul. And that's going to be on the Hoosick Falls Panthers. Check that. That's going to be on the Greenwich Witches, and that's going to send number 23, Liza Whitman, to the free throw line. And that's going to be a shot foul on number 10. That's Molly Brophy. That's her first personal foul. And Whitman picks up the free throw. It's good as the Panthers take a 43-19 lead with 1:56 left in the second quarter here at Hoosick Falls Central School in Hoosick Falls, New York. And Eliza Whitman, the senior, grabs her own missed free throw, and ball is knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be retained by the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And Guttesley comes back in for the Witches, and Emma Brophy goes out. Guttesley will probably be playing point guard. She wears number 5 for Greenwich Witches in the green uniforms. Hoosick Falls inbounds the ball, flips it out to number 22. That's Lily Abbott. Whistle blows, and we're going to have a traveling call, and that's on Noreen McCall for the far sideline. It's going to be Witches basketball with 1:45 left in the second quarter. Hoosick Falls ahead 43-19. And that's number 10, Emma Brophy, with the ball out front for Witches. And Brophy, check that. Quick shot goes up by Brophy. No good, rebounded by the Panthers, and they had a racehorse fast break of their own. Ball's on the right baseline, driven in. Quick shot goes up on the right baseline, no good. Whistle blows, and that shot was put up by number, checking this, that was number 23, Eliza Whitman put that up, and on the rebound, Rebound foul on the Panthers going after that loose ball, and that's going to be a foul on. Scoreboard shows it's a foul, the first personal foul on Eliza Whitman and Hoosick Falls with 1:24 left in the second quarter. That's going to send number 10, Molly Brophy, to the free throw line for Greenwich Witches. And Brophy's a freshman, so Witches have a couple of freshmen on their varsity team. In the lineup for the Panthers is number 5, Olivia Brownell. She's standing just behind Brophy. Is Brophy number 10 in green. Eyes the free throw line, puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded underneath by Whitman and Hoosick Falls. And McAuliffe has the ball on the far side of the court. She brings the ball over midcourt with 1:18 left in the second quarter. Ball's driven into the paint. And there's a scrum underneath the Panther basket. And it's going to be retained here. Out of the lineup for the Witches, or for the Panthers, is Liza Whitman, and in is Logan Thane. It's going to be Panther basketball underneath, and that looks like it'll be inbound on their left baseline. And it's Wysocki pushes the ball inside to Lily Abbott, number 22. Thane takes a shot, drives in the paint, puts up a shot, and she's fouled with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Once again, Thane having her way inside. The Witches can't handle her tonight in the Girls Boston League basketball action here on Catamount Television. With 1:04 left in the second quarter, Hoosick Falls ahead 43-19 over the Greenwich Witches. Thane puts up her foul shot. It's good. She can't miss anything tonight as the Panthers take a 44-19 lead. And the Panthers have taken it on the chin. They lost the other night by almost 30 points to the Cambridge Indians, but they're getting a measure of revenge tonight. Thane misses that free throw, and there's a foul on number 12 of the Panthers on that rebound, and that is number 12. That's Maddie Walker in the ball game for Hoosick Falls as the Panthers are substituting liberally. Greenwich brings the ball to the midcourt, 58 seconds left. Ball stolen out front, driven into the paint. Quick shot goes up on the right baseline, no good. Rebounded by the Panthers, by the Witches as they race the ball over midcourt. And Greenwich has the ball out front. And that's Devin Drew out front with the ball. She flips it past the right side. Now it goes into Brophy, back out front to Drew. Now a quick shot by Goodissy. Score it, count it. That's Marguerite Goodissy, number 5 for the Witches, as she put that shot up from about 12 feet on the right baseline. Hoosick Falls ahead 44-21. Quick shot in the paint. Score it, count it. That's number 22, Lily Abbott for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. 14 seconds left. Greenwich has the ball over midcourt. Ball's out front. Brophy has it. Goes inside the paint. Quick shot goes up. Score it, count it. By that's 22. That's Merrill for the Witches. Long shot goes up. Just misses at the halftime buzzer. Long three-pointer by the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And that's at halftime here at Hoosick Falls Central School in Hoosick Falls, New York, in Girls Boston League basketball action on Catamount Television out of Bennington, Vermont. This is Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. At halftime, Hoosick Falls 46, Greenwich 23 in Girls Boston League basketball action. Well, we have a minute here in the second quarter. We want to... And welcome back to third quarter action at Hoosick Falls Central School in Hoosick Falls, New York. This is Catamount Television. This is Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. We're just about ready to start third quarter action. The Hoosick Falls Panther girls basketball team leads the Greenwich Witches by a score of 46-23. They doubled up the Witches, and it's going to be Panther basketball on the far side of the court. That's number 15. Check that. It's Eliza Whitman with the ball for the Panthers, knocked away by the Witches, and they start a fast break of their own. That's Brophy with the ball out front, whistle blows. That's going to be a traveling call on the Greenwich Witches with 7:50 left in the third quarter. It's going to be Panther basketball, and that's number 10. It's Lillian Hickey with the ball. Now a quick pass underneath the basket. Shot goes up on the right baseline. Score it. That's Cotton for Eliza Whitman, the Hoosick Falls Panthers, as they take a 48-23 lead in this girls' Western League basketball game, which is on the attack. Quick shot goes up out front by, that was Molly Brophy, put that ball up, a freshman for the Witches, rebounded by the Panthers, and they race the ball over midcourt. And Now quick shot goes up by, that was number 5, Olivia Brownell for the Panthers, claims off the rim and rebounded by the Witches. And a quick shot goes up on a running shot by Brophy. No good, rebounded by the Hoosick Falls Panthers with 7:08 left in the third quarter. And the Panthers bring the ball over midcourt. And the ball's knocked away, and that's Goodisy has the ball. She drives the ball into the left baseline, puts up a left-handed runner. It's no good, but we got a whistle on the court with 6:55 left in the third quarter. It's going to be, that's going to be number 5. That's going to be Marquita Bertucci. Goodisy at the free throw line. Goodisy puts up the first free throw. It's good. As the Witches get within 48-24. With 6:55 left in the third quarter. This girls Washington League basketball playing here on Catamount Television out of Bennington, Vermont. Goodisy puts up the second free throw, and it's good too, as the Witches crawl within 48-25. And that's Whitman with the ball, and she puts it ahead. Midcourt stolen by the Witches down below us here. And Witches on a fast break. Shot goes up in the paint, whistle blows. That's no good. And that was Devin Drew. Drove to the basket for the Witches. She wears number 12 for Greenwich. She goes to the free throw line with 6:43 left in the third quarter. That's going to be a foul on number 32. That's going to be the second personal foul on sophomore Logan Thane of Hoosick Falls. And it's going to be Drew with the free throw, shooting the free throw. It's good, as the Witches get within 48-26. And it's Devin Drew, number 12 for the Witches. She's going to have a second free throw here, and Drew is a senior. Puts it up the free throw and banks it off the glass as the Witches get within 48-27 with 6:43 left in the third quarter. Down below us, that's McAuliffe, throws the ball in the left corner, shot fake by Logan Thane, and stolen by the Witches, and they race the ball over midcourt. Stolen by the Panthers, and that's Lillian Hickey with the ball. She drives in the paint, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Hoosick Falls. Score, count it, that was Thane underneath. And timeout of the court by the Hoosick Falls Panthers with 6:21 left in the third quarter. Greenwich ahead 50-27. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe, here at Hoosick Falls Central School in Hoosick Falls, New York. The visiting Greenwich Witches trail the Hoosick Falls Panthers 50-27 in girls Washington League basketball action here on Catamount Television. It's Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. We're right back to the third quarter action. Welcome back to Hoosick Falls Central School as the homestanding Hoosick Falls Panther girls basketball team is ahead of the Greenwich Witches by a score of 50-27. It's going to be Witches basketball in their green uniforms and white trim, moving right to left on our screen with 6:17 left in the third quarter. Greenwich trails 50-27. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be retained by the Witches with 6:13 left in the third quarter. This girls Washington League basketball action. It's going to be number inbounded, quick shot underneath, score it, count. That's Cotton by the Greenwich Witches, and that's number 12. That's Devin Drew. Put that ball home. Check that. I think that was actually Molly. There's Molly Brophy put the score after Greenwich. Now Hoosick Falls back on the attack. Ball's thrown away, and that's Devin Drew with the ball for the Witches. She races the ball over half court with 5:50 left in the third quarter. Ball's on the left baseline. Quick shot goes up by Margarita Goodisy. Now the Panthers on a fast break of their own. And holding the ball. That's McCall for the ball out front. Now it goes knocked it, thrown ball. Pass is thrown out of bounds. And Hoosick Falls has the ball, knocked away. Panthers drive the ball into the paint. Quick shot goes up on the left side, doesn't draw iron. That's Goodisy rebounds for the Greenwich Witches. And with 5:14 left in the first quarter, now played by Hoosick Falls. Ball's fought for, and Goodisy grabbed that ball, but she was out of bounds.
That's not a kick.
And it's 5:09 left in the third quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game. That's going to be number 15, Lillian Hickey down to the ball for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. She flips it into Logan Thane, deep in the right corner. Back out front, Whitman puts up a three-pointer. That's no good, clangs off the rim. Rebounded by Thane inside. She turns, puts up a jump hook shot. That's no good. Knocked away stolen by Lillian Hickey of the Panthers, but she was out of bounds when she stole that ball on just the left side of the court with 4:57 left in the third quarter. Now Greenwich races the ball over midcourt. And Greenwich has the ball. They drive the ball into the front court with 4:44 left in the third quarter. And we're going to have that's going to be a foul on the Hoosick and the Greenwich Witches. That's going to be the third personal foul on number 22. That's Gabby Wiss. Only 4:44 left in the third quarter. And that's number 15, Lillian Hickey at the free throw line for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. I think that's 15. Her hair's in the way, her ponytail. Yeah, that's Hickey. She puts up a second free throw. It's no good. Rebound underneath by Logan Thane. Missile blows. And they call a jump ball. It's going to be Greenwich basketball with 4:42 left in the third quarter. On Catamount Television, this girls Washington League basketball game. And this is going to be Devin Drew. Checked that was Molly Brophy bringing the ball over midcourt. Whistle blows, and it's going to be a foul on the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And that's going to be the second personal foul on Lillian Hickey, number 15 of the Panthers. And it's going to be Witch's ball, and they get the ball in bounds. And that's Brophy driving all the way to the basket. Puts up a shot on the left baseline. It's knocked away. That's Hoosick Falls on a fast break score for Lillian Hickey, number 15 of the Panthers, with 4:24 left in the third quarter. Hoosick Falls takes a 52-29 lead. Quick shot on the Witch's fast break. That's no good. Rebound fought for. And that's Drew with the ball for the Panthers. She drives it into the paint. Shots flipped up on the left baseline. Spot. That's count. That's number 12. That's 22. That is Wiss for the Witches. Check that. That's Wiss for the Witches. Long three-pointer by Hoosick Falls. That's number 23, Eliza Whitman, as Hoosick Falls takes a 55-31 lead with 3:50 left in the third quarter. Greenwich gets the ball quickly in the lane. It's knocked out of bounds by the Panthers with 3:45 left in the third quarter. It's going to be Hoosick Falls basket. Now it's going to be Witches basketball. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Quick shot went up, and now it's going to be Witches Panther basketball knocked away and retained by Thane of the Panthers. And they get the ball over half court again. That's Olivia Brownell out front with the ball. Whistle blows, and it's going to be a foul on the Greenwich Witches. And that looks like it's going to be a foul on number 12 of the Greenwich Witches, I believe. That's the third personal foul on Devin Drew. With 3:23 left in the third quarter. Ball's inbounded to Eliza Whitman, back over to Brownell, back to Whitman. 3:18 left in the third quarter, 24 seconds on the shot clock. The girls use a 30-second shot clock in New York State. Quick shot goes up from the left baseline by Hoosick Falls. No good. Rebound by the Witches. And that's ball's driven into the paint. Now it's in the right corner, knocked away by Hoosick Falls. And Thane throws a long pass down the court. Quick shot goes up, score. That's Cotton for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. That was Olivia Brownell put that shot up. And now it's 57-31 Hoosick Falls with 2:47 left in the third quarter. And now Greenwich on the attack. Quick shot goes up on the left baseline, no good. Another shot went up on the right baseline. A third shot went up. And Greenwich can't seem to buy a basket here underneath the hoop. 2:33 left in the third quarter here in girls Washington League basketball action. And now it's going to be Witches basketball. That's going to be 44. Merrill inbound the ball for Greenwich. She flips the ball out front, and that's Brophy with the ball. Now it goes underneath to Merrill. She passes in the paint. Ball's knocked away from Wiss. And That's Thane with the ball for Hoosick Falls, number 32, just down below. She drives the ball in the right corner, looks for somebody to pass to. And ball's out front for the Panthers. Now it goes to the left side, back underneath the hoop. And Hoosick Falls running their offense. Seems to be in no hurry. And that was Health had the ball. Eva Health had it knocked away. The Panthers switches on a fast break of her own. No good rebound. Health underneath the basket. And she has a pass stolen underneath. Shot went up by the Witches. That's no good. Rebounded by Hoosick Falls with 1:50 left in the third quarter. And that's number 5, Olivia Brownell with the ball for Hoosick Falls. Just down below us here. She's hounded out front by Devin Drew. As Hoosick Falls working the ball on the outside. There seems to be no hurry. Whistle blows, and we're going to have a foul on Olivia Brownell with the Panthers went down, and it's going to be a foul on number... Timeout on the court here at Hoosick Falls Central School. That's going to be a 4th personal foul on Devin Drew of the Greenwich Witches. And with 1:35 left in the third quarter, it's going to be Panther basketball. Hoosick Falls in their white uniforms. It's number 10, Sky Haynes out front with the ball. Now she passes off to Brownell. Back to Haynes. She drives in the paint, puts up a shot. Score it. Count. That's Cotton for Sky Haynes and Hoosick Falls Panthers as they take a 59-31 lead. Now Witches drive the ball over midcourt. Quick shot goes up from the foul line. No good. Rebound fought for. And Hoosick Falls has it. That was Whitman came down with the ball. And now that's Logan Thane with the ball for Hoosick Falls. She walks the ball over midcourt. She's 25 feet from the basket. And the Panthers starting their offense with 1 minute left in the third quarter. And now she puts up a long three-pointer, does Thane. It's no good. Rebound fought for, and the Witches come away with it. Knocked away by Haynes of the Panthers, but the Witches retain the ball, and they go down the ball. But Merrill has it, passes to the right corner, back out front to Brophy. She puts up a running one-hander, does Molly Brophy of the Witches, and that's good as the Witches call it in 59-33 with 33 seconds left in the third quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game here in Hoosick Falls Central School. And whistle blows with 28 seconds left, and we're going to have a foul on the Greenwich Witches, and that's going to be foul. I think the ball was just knocked out of bounds actually. No foul on the play, and it's Hoosick Falls has the ball. They work their offense. Is in the corner. Brownell flips it underneath to Logan Thane on the right baseline. Thane loses the ball, and with 20 seconds left, it's going to be Witches basketball. And they walk the ball over midcourt, and that's Brophy with the ball for the Witches. Goes in the paint, back up front on the right side. Now Brophy has it, and we got a 3-second call on the Greenwich Witches with 11 seconds left in the third quarter of this girls Western League basketball game. And we're going to have Olivia Brownell inbound the ball for the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And Brownell flips the ball into... Check that, Brownell has it now. She's stolen by the Witches just down below us. Brophy drives the ball in the paint on the right side. Score count. That's Cotton for number 10. That's Molly Brophy as the Greenwich Witches drive them 59-35. After 3 quarters of girls Washington League basketball action here on Catamount Television, Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. After 3 quarters of girls basketball action, Hoosick Falls Panthers 59, Greenwich Witches 35. We'll be right back for 4th quarter action on Catamount Television. And welcome back to Girls Washington League basketball action here at Hoosick Falls, New York. And Hoosick Falls Central School is the home standing Hoosick Falls Panther girls in their white uniforms are ahead of the Greenwich Witches by a score of 59-35. Quick shot goes up by the Panthers as we get into the 4th quarter action. Greenwich on the fast break, shot goes up, whistle blows. Score count it by, that's freshman Molly Brophy on the fast break for the Greenwich Witches with 7:36 left in the 4th quarter. And we got a few seconds run off the clock here. It should actually be about 5 more seconds left on that clock as Brophy goes to the free throw line trying to complete the 3-point play by the Hoosick Falls Panthers. By the Greenwich Witches, whistle blows. And we got a shot, and officials are down here just below us here at the scorers table with 7:31 left on the 4th quarter clock. Now they're adjusting the clock as I thought they would, but some time ran off on the as the basket whistle blew on the fast break basket by the Greenwich Witches, and probably we just adjusted that as Molly Brophy, the freshman for Greenwich, drove in the basket. Number 10 she wears, whistle blew, and the clock continued to run. Now Brophy went to the free throw line. Molly Brophy, the freshman guard for Greenwich, she's going to try to complete a three-point play. Puts up this free throw, and it's good as the Witches get within 59 to 39. I guess it's 59 to 38. I guess he put that point up real quick. 7:34 left in the fourth quarter here. Hoosick Falls. Now we got a whistle. There's 7:31 left in the fourth quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game on Catamount Television. That's a 3-second call on the Hoosick Falls Panther girls here on this cold, snowy winter night. Hoosick Falls, New York. 7:30 left in the fourth quarter as the Greenwich Witches trail the Hoosick Falls Panthers 59 to 38. Ball goes in the paint, quick whistle blows, shot goes up, and we're going to have a foul on the Hoosick Falls Panthers, and that's going to be the second personal foul on number 11 for the Panthers, and that is Caroline Sipperly. Her second personal foul. Greenwich flips the ball in quick on the inbounds play. No shots, no good. Rebounded by the Hoosick Falls Panthers, and they race the ball over midcourt. Shot goes up on the right baseline on a fast break. Score count. That's Cotton for that's number 13 of the Hoosick Falls Panthers on the quick fast break, and that was number 13. That was Abby Decker scored that basket for Hoosick Falls. She's a junior. Check that. She's a junior forward, number 13. That puts Hoosick Falls ahead 61 to 38 with 7:01 left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Witches basketball. They inbound the ball on their left baseline. Ball goes flipped into the paint. Whistle blows, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball with 6:58 left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be inbounded to number 22 of the Hoosick Falls Panthers. We got some reserves in for Hoosick Falls. That's Lily Abbott in the game. And stolen by the Greenwich Witches and re-stolen back by Hoosick Falls. Shot goes up from about 17 feet on the left side. That's no good. And it's going to be Hoosick Falls basketball in the right corner. Ball is knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be number 21, Grace Wysocki, inbound the ball for Hoosick Falls. She looks for somebody to pass to, flips it in to Abbott. Now Sipperly has it back to Abbott out front. Hoosick Falls has the reserves in. They're ahead 61 to 38 with 6:33 left in the fourth quarter. Now Wysocki, ball's knocked out of bounds, and that was barely knocked away for the Greenwich Witches. And it's going to be inbounded by Lily Abbott of the Hoosick Falls Panthers. Now Grace Wysocki has the ball, double team. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be Panther basketball again. Greenwich is turning up their defensive pressure with 6:23 left in the fourth quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game here on Catamount Television. Now Wysocki with the ball out front, and that's Abbott with the ball. With it passes the left wing. And the ball goes in the paint. Abbott has it, puts up a shot on the left baseline. No good. Rebound low reach by Hoosick Falls. That's Cotton by Hoosick Falls by the Hoosick Falls Panthers, and that's number 12. That's Decker again on the offensive rebound basket. Greenwich on a quick fast break of their own, and that was Merrill scored inside for the Witches. Check that. That's number 22 for the Witches. That was real fast back and forth action here for Greenwich. That was 22 is Gabby Wiss. Now Witches back on the fast break again and score. That's Cotton for, that's number 12 for the Witches. That's Devin. Action's going back and forth real quick on this game. That was number 12. Devin Drew scored that last basket for the Witches as they get within 63 to 42. Quick shot up on the left side by Hoosick Falls, rebounded by the Witches. And they start a fast break of their own, and the ball's driven into the paint. Whistle blows with 5:13 left in the fourth quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game. And we're going to have, that's going to be a foul on the Hoosick Falls Panthers. That's number, check that, that's the first personal foul on Abby Decker, number 12 of the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And it's going to be Greenwich basketball. They inbound the ball. Quick shot goes up by Wiss. Rebounds her own missed shot. Rebounds a second missed shot of her own. Now she puts up a third shot from the left baseline. That's no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. And that's Lily Abbott with the ball. Races the ball over midcourt for Hoosick Falls. Abbott wears number 22. She flips the ball out front to Shickley. Now into the corner. Abbott has the ball. She's got the headband down on the far side of the court. And that's Abby Decker. She's got a headband on too. And now a long shot goes up by Hoosick Falls. Clings off the rim. Rebound underneath the basket. Shot's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball with 4:37 left in the fourth quarter. Now we're going to have reserves in the ball game for the Hoosick Falls Panthers and Greenwich Witches. Out of the ball game for the Witches goes number 44. That's Mel. Now Hoosick Falls back on the attack. And 22. Abbott puts up about an 18-footer. Score count. That's a three-pointer for Lily Abbott of the Hoosick Falls Panthers as they take a 65-42 lead with 4:22 left in the fourth quarter. Greenwich back on the attack, stolen by the Panthers. And with 4:15 left in the fourth quarter, Hoosick Falls goes into there. A long three-pointer by Logan Thane. Doesn't draw any iron. And that was about a 20-footer put up by Logan Thane. Quick shot on the Panther fast break with 4:09 left in the fourth quarter. Hoosick Falls ahead by a score of 65-42 in girls Western League basketball action. And that's Brophy drives in the paint, flips the ball in the right corner. Quick shot goes up by Witches. Score count. That's Cotton. That's her sister. It's number 32, Emma Brophy. Put that shot up. That was a three-pointer from the right corner. Greenwich gets within 65-45. There's a scrum for the ball, and that's going to be a foul on the Hoosick Falls Panthers, and that's going to be the third personal foul on Lillian Hickey, number 15 of the Panthers. It's going to be Witches basketball, moving right to left with 3:47 left in the fourth quarter. Out of the ball game for the Hoosick Falls Panthers goes Lily Abbott. And the Witches move the ball right to left on our screen. Witches in green, Panthers in white. And Greenwich trails 65-45, 2:37 left in the fourth quarter. Ball is thrown away in the right corner of the gymnasium, almost went out the door. And I guess it actually did go out the door. Well, one of the players goes out and retrieves it. That's what happens in high school basketball. Out the door it goes, and now we've got the ball retrieved again with 3:34 left in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be number 15. That's Lillian Hickey, brings the ball, walks the ball over midcourt for Hoosick Falls. Hoosick Falls ahead by 65-45. It appears to be in no hurry, but quick shot goes up anyway from the right side by Hickey. That's no good. Rebound fought for in the left corner of the gym by, it's going to be Panther basketball, and Liza Whitman digs that ball out, and it's going to be Panther basketball with 3:15 left in the fourth quarter. And Hoosick Falls inbounds the ball. It goes out front, now back. Now goes in the paint with Logan Thane. Back out front. And now Whitman has it. She puts up a quick three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by the Witches. And that's number 12. Devin Drew races the ball over midcourt for Greenwich. She drives in the paint, flips it. Ball's knocked away. And Hoosick Falls has it. That's Olivia Brown on whistle blows. And we're going to have a foul on the Greenwich Witches. And that's number 12. That's Devin Drew. I think that's her fifth personal foul. It is. And Drew sits down, and into the ball game for the Greenwich Witches is Marquita Goodisy. And that's going to be Panther basketball here in the left corner of the gymnasium. And that's Lillian Hickey's got the ball. And they got to get that ball over midcourt quick because the clock is winding down. They just do get it across as they started discussing matters. Thane puts up a quick shot underneath the basket. No good. Rebound by Wiss of the Greenwich Witches. And they race the ball over midcourt. And shot goes underneath the basket from the right baseline. No good. Rebounded by Hoosick Falls. And they race the ball over midcourt. This is Racehorse basketball. Girls Washington League basketball. That's Hickey with the ball. She flips it past the Thane. She drives the right baseline. Looks for somebody to pass to, whistle blows. And she stepped out of bounds on the right baseline. Did Logan Thane. With 2:19 left in the fourth quarter. Greenwich trails Hoosick Falls by a score of 65-45. And that's going to be number 32. Emma Brophy flips the ball in. She flips the ball into her sister. Molly Brophy. Now the ball stolen underneath by the Panthers, and they race the ball over midcourt, and that's taking the ball for Hoosick Falls. With 2:04 left in the fourth quarter. Now we got some more reserves in the ball game for Hoosick Falls. Ball's knocked away, and the Witches have it with 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. This girls Washington League basketball game on Catamount Television. It's Gary Danforth on the play-by-play, and that's a quick shot put up by Emma Brophy of the Witches. And the Witches get within 65 to 47, 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Hoosick Falls in no hurry. Ball's in the left corner. And it looks like Eva Health has the ball. Now Health moves in the center of the lane. Looks for somebody to pass to. Health has it underneath on the left baseline. Ball stolen and knocked away by the Greenwich Witches. Is 125. Three stolen by the Hoosick Falls Panthers. That's Health for the ball. She drives all the way to the paint. Check that. And ball's knocked away, and now the Witches have it in this racehorse basketball action. Quick shot goes up on the left baseline by, that's number 10. That's Molly Brophy, the freshman guard for the Greenwich Witches with 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. That's going to be the second personal foul on number 24. That's Maureen McCullough from the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And that's going to send Molly Brophy, the freshman guard for Greenwich, to the free throw line. With 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game. Brophy wears number 10, eyes the hoop, bends her knees, puts up the free throw, and it's good. As the Witches get within 65 to 48 with 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And Brophy is going to get a second free throw here. Shoots right-handed, bends her knees, eyes the hoop, puts it up, and it's good. As the Witches get within 65 to 49 with 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And the Panthers have their reserves in. They had over a 25-point lead. It's going to whittle down to 16. And with 1:03 left in the fourth quarter, that McCall holds the ball out front. She passes in the left corner. That's Haynes has the ball. Now it's on the left side. Shot goes up by the Panthers. Doesn't draw iron. Huff put that shot up. Rebound fought for, and the Witches have it. And that's Brophy races the ball in the midcourt for the Greenwich Witches with 45 seconds left. And the ball, quick shot goes up from the free throw line by the Witches. That's no good. Rebound fought for. And Brophy puts up a three-pointer. That's no good. Doesn't draw in. Rebound underneath by the Witches. That's score count. That's Cotton for number 22 of the Greenwich Witches. That's 22. That's Gabby Wiss. Put that shot home as Greenwich gets within 65 to 51 with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We're going to turn over here on the Hoosick Falls Panthers with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game on Catamount Television. It's Gary Danforth on the play-by-play. And that's Molly Brophy with the ball up front for the Witches. It might be the last possession of the game. Knocked away. Witches still have it. Now Brophy has it out front. Almost stolen by the Panthers. And it is knocked away. And the ball's knocked out of bounds with 4 seconds left. And it's going to be Witches basketball. Hoosick Falls with a 65-51 lead with 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this girls Washington League basketball game. Maybe time for one last shot. Greenwich looking for somebody to pass the ball into. It goes in. Brophy has it, puts up a shot at the buzzer. No good. And that's the way the fourth quarter is going to end this girls Washington League basketball game here on Catamount Television. Final score here at Hoosick Falls Central School in Hoosick Falls, New York in Section 2 Washington League girls basketball action. Hoosick Falls Central School 65, Greenwich Central School 51 in girls Washington League basketball action on Catamount Television. We'll be right back to cap our post-game summary. And welcome back to Catamount Television, exclusive coverage of girls and boys basketball on Catamount Television out of Bennington, Vermont. This is Gary Danforth. We're in the play-by-play and we're at our post-game here. Final score here at Hoosick Falls Central School. The Hoosick Falls Panthers take the measure of the Greenwich Witches by a score of 65 to 51. We want to mention everything you want. Final score here at Hoosick Falls Central School in Hoosick Falls, New York in girls Section 2 Washington League basketball action. The Hoosick Falls Panthers, coached by Dan Heiko, take the measure of the Greenwich Witches, coached by Jason Slater, by a score of 65 to 51. Final score at Hoosick Falls Central School. Hoosick Falls girls Basketball team takes the measure of the Greenwich Witches in girls Washington League action, 65-51. This is Gary Danforth for Catamount Television and the play-by-play. Thank you and good evening. Hope you enjoyed the game.